Resisting arrest. Okay. All right, so we made something new here. What did we make here? Miracle Bud. Oh, that sounds promising. Okay. All right. So make sure everything's properly topped off with water. All right. We got sour diesel unpackaged. Let's switch this out. And we got some Granddaddy purple. All right. We're just gonna have to set this in here for now. We're kind of out of space. What's up, Sniper Dog? Hello, 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 Governor. It's hanging out on subpar. Let's go make sure we top off over here. Oh, looks like we got a customer. Wants 5 OG Kush. And we'll say, yeah. Let's do it right. Let's do it this morning. Yeah. Okay. Can give them. There's 5 OG Kush right there. Actually, let me just do this. Let's do this. We'll just do 1. Alright, we need to go by. Actually, where am I meant to meet this guy right over here?
Oh no.
Alright, another happy customer. Look at all this trash. Can't have that, can we? Right next to a recycle thing, too. Alright, oh, we got some coppers right there. Alright, looks like we're full. Alright, so I want to say real estate. Where's real estate? There's Meg. Meg Cooley is a potential customer. Oh, that's right behind me. Let's go ahead and. This can't be Meg, is it? No, that's Lisa. Oh, I think Meg's in the store. Let's see. Can I interest you in a free sample? Thought-provoking and slippery. Let's give her one of those. I think she's gonna like this. 4 California cookies. Yeah, let's do that in the afternoon. Where is the... Because there's the auto, right? Whoa! I'm walking over here. Oh, there's the coppers. How come it doesn't, like, say where things are? I'm going the opposite way to the California cookies. What's this guy up to here? Alright. Let's see. Sniper Duck says, what's the dollars on 1 ounce of premium green leaf on this game? I need 10 OG Kush. Alright, JP. See what I can do for you. Blows my mind. This is a real game. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm telling you, I'm having a blast with it. I'm not in a rush, man. I don't know why people try to rush through some of this stuff. Why be in a rush, man? Take your time, enjoy it. Slowly build your business. You know what I'm saying? All right, looks like I gotta sell to this guy here. So 4 California. Okay. I think I'm going to put another order in here. Let's keep doing the purple. Okay. Let's take our cashola here. Alright, so we got some OG Kush right here. Okay, definitely out of... What are you doing with Finn, huh? Definitely out of... Go ahead and pack this up. Alright. That's the OG Kush. That's still in here. I think I just had an order come in. Couple orders, okay. Albert says, your debt. Okay, so I have debt. Let's see. OG Kush. Yeah, we got a deal. Let's do it this afternoon. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I do need more soil though. Let me pick up some more soil. I need to go to that real estate. I think we're gonna do 10 of these. Go ahead and purchase that. Where am I at? Alright, I gotta make sure I pay off my debt here. There we go. Albert says debt's paid off. Ludwig wants some OG Kush. Let's see if I can counter offer. Let's see if I can go up to 4. And let's go with 250. 5. See if I'll take that. So I guess that's fine. When? Let's go nighttime. Alright, let's get some more soil in here real quick. Or actually, I might even just transfer like the grow stuff from here. I might just do like crack in this one or something harder in this one. So I'll just put this here for now. That's California, fruity, OG Kush. Let's take one of these down. All right. I'm gonna turn the music down. It's a little frickin' intense. There we go. And maybe a little louder. What do y'all think? Let's go with 10. 9, 10. Go with 9. How dare you go Seahawks? Go Pats! What's up, Karma? Good to see you. Okay, we got banana. I really need to go buy this damn. Alright, here we go. Got another. She wants OG Kush. Sure thing. Let's go nighttime. Go get another thing of OG Kush, guys. I think I heard a cop out here, though. Oh, shit! Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, that could have been bad. Gotta pay attention. Feeling invincible. Feeling a little invincible. Yeah, let's just move this whole thing here. Oh. Where's that cop? I'm hearing a cop. That was right there. Alright, let's go ahead and deposit max. So we're at 8,500. Alright, this guy looks like he's ready. OG Kush. Where's the other one? They're over here. Uh-oh, cop's right there. You'll never catch me, copper. Oh, hadn't shown up yet. Okay. Oh, that might be him right there. Yep, there we go. 5 OG Kush, done and dusted. Okay, I absolutely need to get, can't have oil cans on the road. Gotta keep our city clean, boys. I think I'm done with all the, oh, there's the coppers. Oh, inventory full. Okay. Alright, I really got it. So there's the Highland. There's the gas mart. Where the hell is the... Is it over here? That's a post office for sale. Here it is, I think. No? Real estate. Oh, hopefully oh no! Oh no! I waited too long. Damn it. Oh, darn. Karma says, Seahawks all day, baby. How dare you? How dare you? Don't tell Mist I said that. She doesn't need to know about my dark side. I'm lazy. I use the cheat codes to clear trash. Be right back. Gotta get on the laptop. Nice. Nice. Are you gonna join me, so to speak? Alright, let's see. Alright, so now I know where that is. Alright, that's right. Where am I? I'm right. Where am I? Where the hell am I? How come I can't see myself? Why won't it center on me? Hold on, we got a couple of orders. Bunch of orders. Alright, Albert says, hey, drops behind a casino. Okay. McLevin wants some OG Kush. Let's see if I can counter offer, and let's add one. Bring it up. See if I'll do... let's see if I'll do 225. Probably will, right? Yeah, let's get right here. Oh, I thought that was a cop coming out right for me. Okay. Cigarette butts. Gotta keep the city clean, boys. Alright, casino. Should be that way. Man, people have no respect. How come I can't see my little... Okay, actually I gotta... see, Donna wants OG Kush. Yeah, we can do that. Do it that time. Everyone likes that OG Kush. So California cookie for 70. Yeah, we'll do that. Miss Ming Ling wants OG Kush. Yep. We'll do that. Let's go pick up that, let's go pick up the, casino drop. Excuse me. All right. Now, I think I might start for now. I'm going to start doing some Purple Daddy over here too. So, ah crap. Let me clear out my trash here. Don't want any looky-loos. Alright, go ahead and put purple here. I still got 2 more OG Kushes that I gotta plant. And then I think I'll start over with, hold on. Gotta put the soil in first, boys. Gotta put the soil in first, boyos. Better! Yeah, apparently there's some threats going around. There's some people that seem to think that I'm in a lot of trouble for some reason. That I got a lot of trouble coming my way and I better hire a good lawyer. I'm not sure what that's all about, but sounds bagelish to me. It's very highly suspicious. Sounds highly suspicious, as Mimsy would say. Speaking of Mimsy, let me go ahead and share this just in case he's bored. Never know if he's bored or not. I think I shared it with MC too. She probably already knows. I think she's already in here. Yeah. Mimsy, there it is. No expectations, just in case people are bored. Okay. Let me make sure I got... Oh, I only had it on top comments. I missed... didn't have it on all. Highly sus. Highly sus. I gotta give it the waffle salt, though. I gotta figure out what he's talking about with the... Okay, so these are watered. Those are planted, right? I need bags, like, pretty bad. Let's go ahead and dump this while we're here. I missed. Oh, maybe not. Thought I heard cops down here somewhere. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shite! You almost got me. Airborne! Let's get some bags. Let's do bags. I think we gotta go back this way. Okay, that's not a customer. But apparently I got Chloe Bowers as a potential customer. Where is Chloe? Chloe seems to be this way. Chloe, where can Chloe be? Oh shit! Nope! Nope! Nope, no, no. Alright, Chloe, we're gonna have to try to get you as a customer later. Let's go back to... High calorie after KFAR and KDZ. Alright. Yes, bags. That's right. Okay, so we're bagging these. Perfect. Go ahead and pack these. There's the OG Kush. Okay, we're back up to 20 OG Kush. Water. Alright, we got some stuff to deliver. We got the, so let's see, what do we have here? One California cookie. Oh, no, that's two. Thank you. Come again. Alright. What else we gotta sell? Oh, looks like basketball court. This one's always kind of a pain in the ass. Let's see. Do I have any empty? Oh, there we go. Alright, perfect. I can put that there. Clear up some backpack space. Oh, I got two to sell here. 3 OG Kush. Okay. McLovin. 5 OG Kush. Oh, perfect. Let me go grab one of the jars for him. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, perfect. For McLovin. What else do we have? 3 OG Kush there. Okay. OG Kush is pretty popular stuff, man. I might have to keep planting OG Kush, man. It really is a big seller. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? 3 OG Cuff next to the barber shop. Oh, barber shop? Where? There's a copper down there. Oh, barber shop is the hardest one, I think. Cops are always around there. Oh, there's a cop right there. Oh, shit. Well, let's see if I can get in here. Can I come in? Oh yeah, boss man told me about you. Come in. Okay. Alright, so we can go in here. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and deposit all of this. So that way, in case we get pinched. Almost got 10,000. That ain't bad. Okay, let's go this way. Oh shit. Oh, that was close. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to go in stealth mode over here. Boyos. Uh-oh, there's a cop way down there. I think he just keeps flashing. Oh shit. Oh shit! How did it get me so quick, dude? Nope, run! Run! It's gonna tase my ass, I can feel it. Oh, he's about to tase me. I can feel it. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, he's about to tase me. Is he? Is he gonna tase me? Don't tase me, bro. Boy, that was a pucker factor. Making my mouth water. Nice. My noodles and beef tips was extra yummy. A dollop of mashed sweet potato, ooh, blended with flour and egg. Roll out, cut into strips. Drop in boiling water or broth for 7 to 8 minutes. Ooh, that does sound good. Oh shit! This son of a bitch. This is what I get for not paying attention. I blame you guys. Oh shit, they're all after me. I'm wanted now. Uh-oh. I hear a cop car now. Uh-oh. I don't think I should be here. I think I should have kept running. Oh, I hear him! Shit! Nope! Oh, he tased me! Nope! Nope! Oh, shit! Run! Oh, wrong thing. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Nope! Run! What the French? Dude, I'm getting the shit tased out of me. You all saw that, right? That's freaking abuse. I was being abused. Oh shit. They're all coming to get me. You guys saw that, right? That was clearly abuse. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's on me, dude. Ooh, they are on me. Oh shit. Nope. 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 Oh, you can't outrun the fucking radio, son. Oh shit. Oh, I don't even know where I'm going. Oh shit. Nope. Oh shit. Every cop's out on looking for me. They're coming right for me. Oh, they're like on me like white on rice, boys. Wonder if I can get inside my door. Can I get in? No, I can't! Oh shit. Nope, keep running. Oh shit, another cop seeing me. Oh, alright, dodge that one. Cool. Wanted dead or alive? Oh shit! No! Oh, they're shooting, bro! They're shooting, Broseph! Oh, they're shooting, Broseph! Oh, I don't want to die! I'm too young to die! Oh shit. Oh, run, dude! Can I not run anymore? There we go. Oh shit. Oh, no! Can I get in here? Nope. Oh shit. Keep running. Keep running. Damn it. Oh wow, this is getting brutal, guys. I gotta hide. Oh, I think I might have slipped them. Oh, I think I might have slipped them. Maybe? Oh shit, I can hear him. Fuck! I should have kept running. Oh shit! Oh! Oh man. All the way to my last save. Okay, well fair enough. Load your last save. How do I do that? Do I gotta quit? Okay. Well, darn it! Yeah, I messed up. Alright, well, what was I doing? I gotta remember. Yeah, that was kind of exciting. That was like a pucker factor of 10. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, that's right. I did this. Alright. I can leave that in. Let's go ahead and use mixer and start. Wait, what? Do I have to take this out first? Oh, okay, there we go. Bam. Okay. Alright, what do I gotta do here? Make sure these are all purple daddies or whatever, grandpas, whatever, all nice and popped off. Okay. No. Maybe we can do this. We need to bag this up. Okay. Let's go ahead and bag these. Okay. Alright. Let the games begin. Okay. Put the bags there. Alright, so we got that. Got that. I wonder if you took like Miracle Bud and mixed that with something else, what would happen to it? Interesting. Okay, what do we got here? Sour Diesel, OG Kush, crack. Okay. Austin wants Sour Diesel. Hold on. Do I have Sour Diesel in a 5? That's green crack. Okay. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and say yes. Let's go ahead and give it to him this morning. Make sure do I have Sour Diesel. Wait, I got fruity. What is this? I want Sour Diesel. Fruity Puke. There we go. Fruity Puke's got to go over there, I think. Sour Diesel. So we got OG Kush, Sour Diesel, Green Crack, and then California Cookies. Deal expiring soon. Oh shit. Gotta hustle. I want to have an unhappy customer. Sour Diesel, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, I definitely need more OG Kush, right? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and okay. Alright, that's right, because we needed more packaging. We got 19 OG Kush. Okay. We need more soil. Okay, purchase. Go ahead and do 10 soils. And then we need a bunch of baggies. Do like 80 baggies. Oops. Okay. So we got the soil. Okay, that's what we need. What up, Mr. Carey? Fruity Pebbles. Ah, Fruity Pebbles sounds really good for some reason. Alright. Alright, put this back on the shelf. go ahead and grab the seed. I think I'm going to order more OG Kush, actually. I think I'm going to keep OG Kush over here. Because I'm telling you, man, people really like it. Go 10. I don't think we can do 11. Yeah, we can do 10. Okay. Alright, let's see. Albert says, alright. Sam. 2 California cookies. Hell yeah. And what else do we need? 6 OG Kush. Yeah, sure thing. Let's do that this afternoon too. Let me get these in here. Let me get this watered. And then that way I can move on. Pick up my mess here in a little bit. Let's see, I need 1 OG Kush. Okay. Art cops. Let's see. Joyce Ball's potential customer. Okay, let's see. Let's give her some OG Kush. Let's see if she likes that. 97% chance. Alright. Hey, we got another customer. Probably shouldn't be running with that in my hand. What was it doing? I was going somewhere. See, Kyle wants 6 OG Kush, so we'll give him 1 5 there and 1 of those. Bam. Sweet. Alright, and then we got what? California here? Alright, 2 California. California cookie. Bam. Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? Alright, 100% satisfaction. Ludwig wants 3 sour diesels. Sure. Let's go right now. Let's do it right now. Let me get some baggies here. Grab a thing of baggies on the way. I think he's gonna be at the basketball court. Oh, cops are right there. I'm just playing basketball, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just picking up hypodermic needles. What did he want again? Sour diesel. 3 sour diesel. Here, man, don't get yourself on the sour diesel, buddy. Or on that needle, hypodermic needle. Alright, let's go here. Nope, let's go back this way. I knew I saw something. Cleanliness is next to toddliness. Alright, extra bag's gonna go here. Go ahead and pack some of this stuff up. There we go. Okay, OG Kush. Alright, OG Kush. Okay, let's bring this over here. Put this right here. We got some baggies. Switch it up to some baggies, and we got another customer, maybe? Kathy Henderson. She wants some cookies, hell yeah. Let's go to nighttime. Near the northern waterfront. Okay, alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and pack these up first. Let's see, we got that's 50 OG Kush technically right there, so we're looking pretty good with OG Kush. What do you think, chat? Alright, so let's go ahead and take that. Actually, put it there. Let's put that back there. Alright, let's close the curtains, man. We don't need no cops like peeking in here. Potential customer. Benji Coleman is my dealer. Alright, JP. Hope your mom's doing well. Alright, these are ready. Nice. Okay. Let's see. We got some banana. So we're gonna try some banana with this new purple stuff. Okay. Hold on, let's see. We got Albert wants your drop is ready. Grab it under the west bridge. Okay. All right. Well, let me try it. Let me go ahead and get. I'm gonna get like 20 of these going so we can figure out what we just created. Okay, that's full. All right. So we got Granddad and banana. Let's go ahead and mix this up. Ah, to tell you, it looks pretty good though. Alright, so you gotta go to the western waterfront. You gotta collect the dead drop too. Western waterfront, where's the over this way? Okay. Alright, we got this. We got this. We just got turned around for a second, chat. We got this. Oh, gotta pick up trash. Alright, Kathy, what do you want? Kathy wants California, 4 of them? 4 California cookies. You got it, man. Alright, so I got 7 California cookies on hand. Let's see. Nick Lubin. Nick Lubin wants 4 OG Kush. Yeah. Let's see if we can do it right now. Oh, hold on. And Miss Ming. Oh, Miss Ming. Nope. Come on. Miss Ming wants 2 green crack. Yeah. And Beth wants 1 green crack. Yeah, deal. Let's do it. Let's see. I think she's going into the spot right here. Okay, let's see, 4 OG Kush. Done. And right here, yep, here's our next deal. We got 1 green crack. Uh-oh, right there. Okay. And then where's our next one? Over here? What do we got? What do we got? Not there. Over here? Alright. Miss Ming wants 2 green crack. Easy, easy peasy. We got this. Alright, what do we got next? That's all that. Okay. Let's go ahead and deposit this, because in case I get pinched here. Max deposit. Okay. Okay. Police curfew is now in effect. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Looks like you reached your weekly deposit limit. Try avoiding arousing suspicion. You can only deposit as much cash. Okay. You want to convert more cash online balance, you're gonna need to start laundering. Laundering involves using legal businesses. Okay, yep. First thing you're gonna need is a business. Go check out Ray's Realty. Yep, okay. Yep, we got it. Alright. Let's just go in here for a second. Make sure we got... Alright, there we go. We got some OG Kush to replenish here. Okay. And let's go ahead and we got 16. Alright, let's go ahead and pack some. I'm gonna have to be careful collecting from Benji until I get my Awesome. G-Swag's going to his Super Bowl party. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure I got a full complement of that. Okay, I have a pick or something. I got something I can pick up too, don't I? So we need OG Kush. Yeah, let's go here. And let's go ahead and let's grab 3 of those for right here. Okay. See if we can get let's see if we can get entry to this thing real quick. Go ahead and knock this out. Uh-oh. Alright. Okay. I can't deposit anymore either, so. So I need 3 OG Kush going to next to Bud's Bar. Okay. Dead Drop is under the bridge, so I definitely gotta get rid of. Gotta go to. Oh shit! Are you fucking kidding me? Already. Damn it. Under arrest. Dude, I do not like this. Oh shit. They're trying to come get me. They ain't playing around. Oh, they're tired of my shit. Oh, they're tired of my shit. They are so tired of my shit. Hmm. Can I get in the casino? Oh yeah. Oh shit! There's a cop right there. Ooh, don't see me, don't see me. I'm gonna run with scissors if you see me. Whew. Okay, let's get out of here though. Every time I just hang out down here, I was in the pit pinched. Alright, let's run with some scissors. Wait, no, I need to... Where's Bud's Bar? Right here. There we go. OG Kush, ×3. Perfect. Okay. Alright, hold on. I think I can... Let me deposit some extra money here just in case. There we go. Alright, let's go. I gotta get control of my inventory here. I feel like I need to, what do we got here? We got green crack. There's some green crack there. That's green crack too. We got sour diesel. Okay, so that's fruity. That's fruity puke. I don't have that for sale yet. There's fruity puke. There's California cookies right there. Bam. Okay. California cookie. Ooh, I got California cookies in big batches. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here, guys. So we're done here. So we made something new. We got what is this stuff called? Banana punch. Alright, I'm just gonna have to leave it there for now, I think. Because I got all kinds of stuff. Alright. I need to start selling out of some stuff, I think. Otherwise, oh no, I need to do the realtor stuff. That's what I need to do. Okay. So let's go to bed. Talk to a merchant, talk to an arms dealer, talk to the fixer. Alright, let's see if we level up. Alright, let's go run with scissors. I'm not a fan of this skateboard, by the way. I'm not a real big fan of it at all. Let me go by and make sure Benji's all stocked up with his dope before he goes out and deals. Alright, Benji. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to take that, was I? Damn it. Let's see. He's got OG Kush, he's got Sour Diesel, and he's got Green Crack. Green Crack. Top him off there. See if I can give him some California Cookie too. No. Yeah. Do I give him California? Yeah, I'll give him California Cookie. I'll take the Green Crack like that off of him. Okay, let's put the Green Crack here. Okay, so I got OG. Okay, wait, did I order? I think I got a drop, don't I? Oh shit, there's a cop. Let's, I think there's a drop I gotta pick up, don't I? Right over here. Or is this the real estate guy? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get the bungalow before this place closes. Alright. I'd like to purchase a property. Yeah, let's do the bungalow. Yeah. Alright, let's nail that. Alright, I'd like to purchase a business. I could do the laundromat right now. Okay. Okay. So we now own a laundromat, chat, and we also own a bungalow. So let's see what we have here. Joyce Ball wants 3 OG Kush. Yeah, let's do that in the afternoon. Austin wants 4 sour. Sure. Afternoon. Okay. We need to make that money back, right? Need to make money, make money, make money. Alright, where are we going now? So let's see. Where's the laundromat? We have a laundromat, and I need a launder money. So I thought it was like over here, isn't it? Laundromat. Where's my laundromat at? I know there's the car place. Where is Albert Hoover's stash? Kyle wants OG Kush. Yeah, sure. Alright, let me make sure I stop by and pick up a canister of OG Kush. I think the laundromat's over here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Alright, let's go back here. Oh, we got more storage. Nice. That is going to be... Let's, can we launder like 2,000? Yeah. Alright, let's launder that. Okay, nothing I can put up there yet. You know what? I don't really like the skateboard, so I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Not a fan. Get rid of this trash. We're gonna launder that 2K. What do we got here? Let's go sell this. Sell these rugs. Got to keep our streets clean, boys. We don't have civilization. What do we have? We're just a bunch of uncivilized folks. Wait, what? Where is it at? Oh, we're here. Oh, those are cops. I don't want to get too close to them. People are savages. Look at all the trash. Okay. Like, where the hell? Am I like going around in circles? Alright, this guy's right here. Cigarette. You probably just smoked that, didn't you? That's 5 OG Kush. Let me grab... I'm gonna grab a jar of that. That's green crack. Okay. Oh, did I get it? I did not get it. You know what? I'm just gonna grab this whole thing right here. Okay. Let's go OG Kush. Alright, he's happy. Happy customer there. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got here? 6 OG Kush. Okay. Very happy. Very, very happy customers. Alright, what do we got here? Under bridge. 3 OG Kush underneath the bridge. Is that over this way? Full bottles. Can't have those lying around. Alright, 3 OG Kush. Bam. I wonder what this is. Sewer key required. Interesting. It must be like a way to fast travel or something. We gotta keep the water clean. Alright, we're full. Alright. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see. Sam Thompson. What does he want? He wants 3 OG Kush. Deal. Bet. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where's he going to be at? Behind the taco tickler. Don't I have like a pickup or something too? I thought did I? Don't I have like a pickup? Under the West Bridge. Should I do this right in front of everyone? Wonder if I'll get ratted out. Okay, I got another Ludwig OG Kush. Sure. Right now. Let's do it right now. Front of the motel. Perfect. Should be right here, right? Or no, it's right across from there. Yeah, it's over here. Alright. Dude, OG Kush is like really, really popular. I have to try to start upselling it or something. Okay, what is this? This is green crack. That's empty. Alright, we got soil. Alright, he said, let's see, your drop is ready, grab it under the West Bridge. Where's the West Bridge? Must be over here. Right here. There it is. Okay, there we go. Now we got our OG Kush. Now we're cooking. We're cooking with bacon. Gotta keep. I mean, I live right here. I can't have it be this dirty. Can I? All right. All right. go, let's plant this stuff real quick and then we'll answer that phone. We're wheeling and we a dealing. Alright, let's make sure it's nice and watered. Pick up our mess. Put our seeds back. Okay, we definitely need baggies here. Kathy wants California cookies. Yes. Let's do this because I gotta pick some up. Oh, I wonder, I should have renegotiated for a 5-stack. Maybe I'll just give her like an extra one in a jar. She might be happy with that. Might make her even happier. I hear a cop. You never catch me, coppa. Alright. What do I need again? I need California cookies. There we go. Okay. That's OG Kush. What do we got? We got purple here. Opens up a slot there. Purple Daddy. Let's go ahead and pack all this up. Definitely gonna do a lot of dealing before I restock my bungalow. I wonder if I can replace these. This one's like the perfect like weed place too, though, in my opinion. Okay. So this is here. Alright, that's gonna go here. Definitely need more packing. Ah shit, it's a cop right there. Okay. We'll just keep 1,000 in there. Alright, definitely need... Let's go with like 80 more of these. Okay. Alright, good on that. Oh shit, cop right there, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. Okay, hold on. Let me put this in here, and then I'll get busy here. All right. Let's see. We got Miss Ming wants 3 California cookies. Yep. Let's do that now. Beth wants 2 OG Kush. Yep. We got you. We'll do it right now. McLuhan wants 3 green crack. Sure. Let's do that right now. All right. Let's get this done. Let's see. Got another one. Donna. 3 sour diesel. Yep. Let's go later at night for that. Alright. Maybe I'm being a little too greedy. Oh, cop's right there. Alright, what do we got here? 3 green crack. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Always is. We're about to hit curfew. This one's always the hardest one to get. Ah shit, there's a cop right there. What does this one want? Oh, they're all right here. 2 OG Kush, bam. What do you want, lady? Oh shit. Shit, I hit the wrong button. 3 California cookies. Done. Oh, I did it. Oh, I did it. Did it just in time, too. Is that a cop? That's police right there. Alright, let's see. Behind Highland. Where else do we gotta go? Alright, go up this way. Not there. Here we go. Alright, can we do it all in time? 4 California cookies. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, I think I gotta take California cookies off. California cookie, is that it right there? Yeah, let's take that off. Let's put on... Let's go with a 55 for some of this Purple Daddy. Go ahead and put that on. Oh shit, cop right there. Okay, tab, what do we got here? We got OG Kush. What do we got? Supreme Pizzeria. Where's that at? Right back there, okay. Oh, I guess this is her right here. What do we want? Sour Diesel, 3. Perfect. Okay, nothing to see here, guys. All good, everything's good. All cool. We were just here keeping the street clean. What is this guy doing? I can't deposit anything else tonight. Or this week. I'm gonna have to do more laundering. Alright, holy shit, let me get nope. Let me just go little by little here. Alright, these. Alright, got some Purple Daddy. Alright, let's see what this is. Alright. So we got Purple Daddy on the market now, guys. I think we're gonna go OG Purple Daddy. We'll take everything else off once we get lower on it. Just sell the special stuff that we make and just get rid of it. Let me check my chat, make sure I'm not missing any hellos. Alright. I just thought of something. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, this could be fun. Alright, let's go here. Go properties. There we go. There we go.
Say the slave master felt like he owned the slaves so he could do whatever he wants to them. Likewise, women, for some reason, they think that they own the child body, own the child and the body of the child in their body, so they have the right to kill it or do whatever they want. And so, isn't that worse than slavery? Because even the child can't fight back. They can't run up north. They can't run to the woods. You know what I mean?
Jesse Lee Peterson destroys this woke feminist comedian over abortion in this debate, as Jesse Lee Peterson calls out her woke views for the nonsense that they are, claiming humans are just animals, to name one, and Jesse Lee Peterson absolutely shreds them. Let's get in.
I gotta ask you about women.
Uh-huh.
Have you noticed that women are easily offended?
That women are easily offended?
Yeah.
That's a pretty blanket statement. What offended about what?
Everything.
I mean, I'm a comedian. This is what I do for a living. So the women that I'm around, no, their middle name is rejection. Like they're tough as nails.
But
and
other
they're
than the
not taking shit.
comedians that you know, have you noticed overall women they're easily offended?
No.
Do you think that women are like that? Most women are?
No.
Really?
No,
So
I
then
don't.
why do you need all these laws to protect women? You can't say this about them. You can't do this. You can't touch them. You can't open the door. You can't say your hair is nice. They got all... You can't say, oh, you're having a nice dress today.
Oh,
If they are
Jesse.
not easily offended, why do they need so many laws? Men don't need all those laws.
Okay, we're gonna go here. Men don't. So we're coming out of a time and a movement, the Me Too movement, which I guess is what you're.
Well, I wasn't thinking of that. I was just thinking all these laws that these women had to protect themselves against any kind of word or anything when they're supposed to. And then on one hand, they say, oh, we're so strong. We're so strong. But then they have all these laws to protect you from the women. You can't say anything about it. You can't say, oh, you fat today or you know. And they would be like,
Is
oh,
that something you
word,
often do? You just
that word,
let a woman know
that
she
word
looks fat today?
offended me. Why, if they so strong or not easily offended, why do they need so many laws?
I don't think that you're asking about women being offended in terms of. I don't think there are.
Yeah, they're easily.
There's laws against touching women, which there should be.
After a while, you're not gonna be able to shake their hands either. Oh, he touched my hand.
No.
What up,
There's
Yoda?
no law
When he
against.
touched my
there's no law
hand,
against
he-
What's up, Yoda? Yoda is in the house. What up, brother? Why isn't it showing that? That doesn't make any sense.
He
Shaking a
held
woman's
it
hand.
like a man can. He held it sexually.
There are laws that have been set in place for legit reasons.
No, but I'm saying,
some
why are they
women
so
have-
easily offended though?
Why?
But you do agree that they are, right?
I don't. No, I
Oh,
said
you
I
don't
don't.
agree?
I don't agree that women are easily offended.
Why do
no.
they need so many laws then?
I'm not sure what laws we're talking about.
All of them.
What? Name one law.
He spoke to me in the wrong way.
That's not a law.
He was verbally.
I need a fact check. What law is he spoke to me in the wrong way?
He was verbally abusive.
Verbally abusive. If a man is in a position of power and is speaking to a woman and is verbally offensive, yeah.
But have you heard the way women
that's
talk?
not-
But wait, if women are just as powerful as men, why would they need that protection? That doesn't make any sense.
Just
men-
I was just going to say that.
Women
If there
got
is no
some of the
law for how a
national
man can
laws.
talk to a woman. It goes both ways.
So should men have women put in jail by crying, "Oh, she was verbally abusive"?
No man has ever gone to jail for being verbally abusive
But whatever they
in the
do
history
to
of the United States.
I know, but whatever they do to the men, should that men start reversing that on the women?
100%.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 100%.
When I was growing up,
Based.
women were stronger than they are today.
Women were stronger then.
Yeah. Because they didn't need
interesting.
laws to protect them. They protect themselves. They're like, don't touch me. Oh, hell no, I ain't putting up with that. You know, they spoke up.
Wow.
And that's what men like. And they didn't need all these laws to protect them.
Yeah, I don't know if that might be like your personal experience of
I
what.
mean, I've seen it all over.
Yeah,
But women used to be stronger.
women used to be stronger. I think even like statistically, I think right now, like even like in the polls, like they would say that women right now are stronger than they've ever been in this country. They have a stronger voice than they've ever had.
But only because they got laws to shut everybody else up.
There are no laws to shut men up.
Yeah.
There is no law against that. I think what you're confusing it with.
Sounds like she said there
is,
should be.
The fact that women are speaking up, that you're hearing women, and so you think that laws are
Oh,
being set
Lord.
forth, but they're not laws.
I'm hearing them all right.
Well, maybe it's time they're heard.
You know what they sound like?
What do they sound like?
You ever heard a fire truck going by a house that has dogs? And the dogs start howling, oh! It's like that. It hurts your ears. You know what I mean?
Cool.
I got to ask you about abortion. You support abortion or you're anti-abortion?
I support abortion.
Really?
I do.
Would you ever have an abortion?
That's a very personal question.
Meaning what?
Meaning I don't feel comfortable answering that.
Alabama just passed a law to protect the innocent children from being killed inside the womb.
Innocent children?
Yeah,
Or a
the
fetus.
child inside the womb.
A child or a fetus?
A baby in the womb. Are you okay with Alabama doing that, or are you against that law?
I'm against that law.
What gives the women the right? What kind of a woman would want to kill a man's baby in her room? What would make her want to kill the child of this man's child in her room? What kind of woman would do something like that? What happened to her heart that you want to kill an innocent child inside her own womb? And then call it something else. Fetus, you make it sound like it's not a real baby. What type of woman is that?
What type of woman is that? That's a really great question. I think the type of woman is a 15-year-old who is raped by a man and doesn't want to have the baby.
Is that a justifiable reason to kill it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not? It's bad enough being raped, right?
Uh-huh.
And so the guilt from rape is horrible.
Uh-huh.
So if you kill the child in your womb, that's adding to the deal rather than having the baby and putting it up for adoption if you don't want to keep it. Why kill it?
Because it hasn't come to term. It's not even considered.
I know, but whenever people want to do wrong, they rename it, or they don't want to face reality of what it is because they want to do wrong. Like these women who want to kill the children in the womb, they call it everything but a baby because they don't want to face the reality they're about to kill a child. What happens to their mind that make them do something like that?
I think I just explained that question.
Should a man find out before he marry a woman if she's into this abortion thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a man should find out everything about a woman before he marries her.
If she
To include body count? Or is that none of his business?
if she is into it, should he marry her?
I think that you should ask him that.
What would you recommend? Would you want to marry a man to marry you that is against abortion, and then you get pregnant and kill his child?
I would never marry somebody without finding out details of how somebody
That's right.
feels or operates in life.
I heard someone else say this, and so I picked it up, that abortion is worse than slavery.
You picked that up as something you wanted to state, or you picked it up as something that you agree with?
I saw a young girl in North Carolina. She was testifying before the city council or someone there, and they were trying to pass an abortion bill. And the young little girl said, abortion, white girl, she said abortion is worse than slavery. And I'm like, wow, that makes sense. It really is, because the women, you know how they say the slave master felt like he owned the slaves so he could do whatever he wants to them. Likewise, women, for some reason, they think that they own the child and the body of the child in their body, so they have the right to kill it or do whatever they want. And so, isn't that worse than slavery? Because even the child can't fight back. They can't run up north. They can't run to the woods. You know what I mean?
Let me know down below if you agree with Jesse Lee Peterson's analogy that abortion is worse than slavery. I mean, I kind of have to admit Jesse Lee Peterson kind of has a point in some parallels on this, but, you know, Jesse also talks about how women have changed the verbiage as to, you know, delude themselves into thinking they're doing something other than what they are actually doing. And you know, it's interesting that this feminist, that the first thing she goes to is, oh, the 15-year-old girl, you know, all this. They always go to the absolute worst possible case scenario instead of the majority of what it actually is. 96% of all abortions are purely elective. That does include all the other like bad reasons for them actually having one. No, they just wanted to do it. Like, they didn't want to deal with the other thing. They just wanted to do this instead. That's really what abortion has become. So this feminist she's just lying to herself. She's deluding herself into thinking this is something other than actually what it is, which allows it to be a whole lot easier for all of these women to do. Like Jesse Peterson pointed out.
Forgot about my coffee. All right, let's see. What are you doing?
Big, beautiful piece of ice. It's hard to call it land. It's a big piece of ice.
Jens Fredrik Nielsen is the Prime Minister of
Your arm,
that
dude.
beautiful piece of
Your face.
When you see the White House posting Greenland memes on social media, when America sneezes, the whole world catches a cold, or so the saying goes. That old adage is about the economy, but in the second Trump presidency, it applies equally to almost everything else. Fallout from the Epstein files is currently rippling across the globe. Norway's crown princess has been humbled by her flirty exchanges with the paedophile. The former Prince Andrew has been turfed out of his royal mansion and faces calls to testify in the United States.
All right,
the
let's go
sordid
to bed.
dealings of Peter Mandelson, accused of taking cash from Epstein and feeding him government secrets, first cost him his job as US ambassador and could now trigger a national inquiry. Today, the Polish Prime Minister said it's likely that Epstein was, as many apparent conspiracy theorists have long maintained, operating as a foreign spy, not for Israel, in his view, but for Russia. In the US, Bill and Hillary Clinton have belatedly agreed to testify before Congress in a televised hearing which could rival the ratings of the Super Bowl. And we'll dive into all the latest with our panel very shortly. We'll begin with another American sneeze, which left the rest of the world shaking and trembling.
Big, beautiful piece of ice. It's hard to call it land. It's a big piece of ice. But we saved Greenland and successfully prevented our enemies from gaining a foothold in our hemisphere. So we did it for ourselves also. And then after the war, which we won it big. Without us, right now you'd all be speaking German and a little Japanese, perhaps. After the war, we gave Greenland back to Denmark. How stupid were we to do that?
Jens Fredrik Nielsen is the Prime Minister of that big, beautiful piece of ice, better known as Greenland, and he joins me now. Prime Minister, thank you very much indeed for joining me.
Thank you for being able to.
First of all, when you hear the President of the United States describing your country as a big, beautiful piece of ice, how does that make you feel?
Who gives a shit?
That's unfortunate. For us, it's not only a piece of ice. He also said you can hardly call it land, right? We live here in Greenland and have been doing for many, many years. It's a beautiful, beautiful country with a very proud civilization, proud people. We love our country. We love our way of life. So of course that's unfortunate.
A lot has happened in relation to Greenland in terms of the noise around the debate about the future of the country. You warned on Monday that Donald Trump has not let go of his dream to one day own Greenland, in other words, America take ownership, and is still exploring ways to take control of the Arctic island. Why do you believe that? What do you think is really going on here with Donald Trump?
First of all, I think we all agree on we need to do more in a security manner in our region in Greenland, and we are a very important puzzle in that part. And that's why we have had a defense agreement with the United States for 80 years and had a great relationship and very good partnership. The way I said it is because, yes, in his speech from Davos that you just showed, he said he wouldn't use force, and that's of course good, but the desire to control us, desire to have Greenland as his country has never been pulled back, and we have heard it a lot of times. That's why of course we cannot rule out there is some sort of desire to control or own us. Which is so unfortunate because we are partners and allies and have been for many years.
Trump announced on the 22nd of January following Davos that he had reached what he called the framework of a future deal on Greenland with the NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, but he didn't add any meat on the bone of what that deal looked like. Do you have any understanding of what he meant by the framework of a future deal?
Look, now we have a political representative working group going. That's something we have been able to agree on for now. And in that working group, there will be conversations about what each part wants. Of course, from our side, we have said from the get-go, we have been partners for many years, and we have been ready to do more in the partnership we have, in the frame we have. We are willing to do more in terms of security in a NATO frame, in the alliance, also with the United States. What sort of... it's not my understanding that they have discussed a deal with the Mark Rutte and NATO. My understanding is that we do agree on we need to do more in a NATO frame in terms of security. And now the high-level working group we agreed on to establish, they will talk about something that could be a deal in some way. But we have also emphasized and said that we have some really important red lines from our side. So we have to find some way to have a dialogue, political dialogue, in a respectful manner. In respect for the alliance and the partnership we have had for 80 years.
The New York Times had a report citing anonymous officials saying that one idea entailed Denmark ceding sovereignty over small areas of Greenland where the United States would then build military bases. Have you heard or did you read that report? Do you have a response to that report?
Yeah, I can say we already have one military basis right in Greenland, and it's under a frame of a defense agreement we have and have had with the United States since 1951. We have never said that nobody can do more in that frame in terms of our defense agreement. We are ready to talk, we are ready to discuss those kind of things in mutual respect, but in terms of sovereignty of our country, we have a clear red line. In terms of our borders, our integrity as a country, if somebody wants to push on those, we can say that's a clear red line for us. We are not giving away an inch of our country.
So your position is you will never cede any sovereignty?
We will never cede any sovereignty. It would also be strange, right, Piers? We live in a world built on principles of democracy, international law, which have been respected, and a big, very important alliance for the world after the Second World War that somewhat, for the most years, has kept the world pretty safe. And when we start to push on those things, it's not only about Greenland anymore, it's about the world order. If we stop respecting international law, the integrity of the borders, the law of the sea, what would be the next, right? So I think we need to, first of all, the frame the Western world are now with respect for the democracy, respect for international law, we need to keep that safe. And in that frame, we can talk partnership all we want, but we will not give away an inch of our country, and that's also rooted in the most important thing we have in this world: international law and territorial integrity.
I thought it was outrageous when President Trump was suggesting or hinting that he may take Greenland by military force, and pretty much everyone agreed that that was outrageous, to the extent he has stopped using that language now, and clearly that is not something that the Americans are planning to do. I think it would be a disastrous move if they did. But let me posit to you another scenario. You, I know, are somebody who does not want to have independence for Greenlanders. I think I'm right in saying that when you ran to be Prime Minister, you want to keep things as they are. But a majority of Greenlanders, across all the recent polls, indicate a support between 67 and 84% for independence from Denmark. Could there be a scenario, if there is a referendum and Greenlanders vote for independence, much like people in the UK voted to leave the European Union, for example, that if Donald Trump is president when that happens, and he comes to the newly independent Greenlanders, who are no longer part of Denmark, if they vote that way, that he makes them an offer they can't refuse. Say he says to each Greenlander, there are 60,000 of them, there's $100,000 each, and we're going to give you new security guarantees and so on and so on. You know, some people have argued to me that is not an unthinkable scenario, and that actually the people of Greenland, the Greenlanders themselves, might not necessarily be against that. Today's show is sponsored by Oxford Natural, makers of the Optimum Day and Optimum Night all-natural supplements. Thousands of Brits and Americans are already taking them with incredible results. Optimum Day boosts your energy and supports weight loss throughout the day. Optimum Night helps you relax and get deep, refreshing sleep. They have countless success stories, including from some very familiar faces. England legend Michael Owen, who lost 40 pounds, AFTV's Robbie, who lost more than 100 pounds. To watch their full stories and many more, scan the QR code on your screen or visit oxfordnatural.com/peers. And here's the best part. Use the code PEERS and get 70% off your first order. Yes, 70% off with the code PEERS.
First of all, I think some of the polls you are mentioning, I don't think I would have won the election if 65% of the Greenlandic population wanted to be independent fast. What was the theme in the election? I think almost all parties agreed we need to build a strong foundation for our country, for our welfare, for our education, for our economy. And in that process, we need to think in what we are doing in the future. I have said very clearly now that if we were to choose today, we would choose the construction we have now. Our right to self-determination is not something we want to gamble on, and that was also a theme in the election. We are building a strong foundation now, and who would not be chief in own house in the future? I think that's a rhetorical question. But the other things you said, I think it's outrageous if you think you can buy the Greenlandic people. We have a defense agreement now, and if in I don't know how many years time, if Greenland have a referendum and will split from Denmark, even in that time, the Greenlandic people cannot be bought. The Greenlandic people would never say yes to dollars to give away sovereignty, to give away their.
I don't know about that, dude. Yeah, not 100% sure about that, buddy. Go this way.
Self-determination is now, right? If we got bought now, it's because we're giving away that. That would never happen. We are too proud for that. Mm-hmm. And in terms of cooperation and in terms of defense or security, we have it now. We are part of the alliance. The Greenlandic people would never go out of the Western Alliance, because as we all agree on, is we need to work with countries that shares somewhat our values, that shares the importance of human rights, international law, and so on. And that's where we stand. It's outrageous if you think you can come with a bag of money and then influence the Greenlandic people. That will not happen, and it will never happen.
If there was a referendum, how do you think it would play out? I mean, are you contesting the idea that the majority of Greenlanders would vote for independence? Do you think that's not the case?
If you had a referendum today, I don't think it would be the case that we will split right away. There is, of course, a process. It will take years to become independent, no matter what, also in the construction we have now. But what we are talking about is also our right to choose ourselves. If the majority or all of us actually are really loudly saying that, the question about independence is for us to decide. No one should influence that, not with money, not with anything else, not the United States, not any other country. We have the right in our own act of self-governing from 2009, and that's what we will never gamble with.
Have you talked personally to President Trump about all this?
No, I have not.
Does that surprise you?
I don't know. I think the conversations about my people and my country have unfortunately been through the press. Try to imagine we are 67,000 people in Greenland. In periods we wake up every morning reading, hearing and seeing the biggest power in the world will swallow your country. We will take you. You belong to us. What kind of feelings the people of Greenland are walking around with, right? It is, and it's because the conversations about our countries, about our partnership, has gone through the press. That's why I'm so happy we have agreed on now to have a high-level working group of political representatives that can sort things out and can try to find common ground to stand on at least, and then have some a respectful and peaceful dialogue and see what will be the next.
Have you heard from the Russian leader, Vladimir Putin? Has he tried to capitalize on this situation by reaching out to you?
I mean, how obsequious is Pierce being right now? Is he trying to like undermine like America's position? Right? Like, I mean, think about that for a second. It's almost like he's trying to undermine America's position right now. Right? Like, oh, well, has so-and-so done such and such? Alright, hold on. We got green crack. There we go. California cookies. I think he's... I don't know. I think I'll keep the California cookie. Sour diesel. Sour diesel. Don't look like he's selling a whole lot of sour diesel. OG Kush, sour diesel. Can you just give these guys like anything, and whether it's listed or not? OG Kush. Green crack. Do I have any green crack? I don't think I have any green crack on me, so I'm gonna take his green crack. Are there seeds in here? Yeah, there are. Okay. All right. Go and pack 3 more of these. Bam. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish packing all this. Oh, we'll have 17 just kind of waiting for us right here. So behind the motel office is where we got to pick up the dead drop. Okay. And that should be for more OG Kush, I believe. Okay. Where's behind the motel? Over here?
No, we have not, and we have not. And all the talks about the Russian and Chinese influence and ships all over our coast or something, that's just not true. So the premise of all this it's unfortunate it is like that, because it's simply not true.
All right.
What would you say to Donald Trump if you did speak to him?
It's difficult to say now, but I think I will say the same as I have said from the get-go. Look, let's have a respectful dialogue. Let's talk about the great partnership we already have. We have been so loyal for 80 years, a loyal ally for 80 years. We actually also had had more cooperation in terms of a bit on mineral resources and innovation and so on. In terms of the USAID funding, they are also gone. So if you talk, when we talk about a partnership and doing more together, but do something else the other hand, then it's of course difficult. I would say the same. I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to have a greater and stronger partnership. I'm ready to do more in terms of security in a NATO frame with the allies. Let's talk about that in a respectful and good dialogue, and not talking about I need to give away my people, because that's essentially what it
So
means
we
to
need
give away sovereignty.
14 more bananas. Let's go get 14 more
When
bananas.
you see the White House and Donald Trump posting Greenland memes on social media, and we're showing a few of them for viewers now, which are slightly mocking the situation, the Trump Tower in Greenland, Trump and J.D. Vance, his vice president, planting the US flag in Greenland and so on. When you see the President of the United States and his number two and the White House doing this kind of thing, sort of making a bit of a mockery of the situation, which, as you've so eloquently explained, has a very tangible effect on Greenlanders and makes Greenlanders very anxious about their future. What do you feel about that? Do you think they should stop?
Let's pick up some donuts
I
next.
think they should. First of all, a lot of the posts, a lot of the memes
Go with 80 donuts.
have some. I know it's memes, right? But I saw one with penguins in Greenland. We don't have a single penguin in Greenland, so I think they also show a lack of knowledge about Greenland. It's unfortunate, but true. I think it shows a lack of knowledge about Greenland and the Greenlandic people and the Greenlandic society, which is actually doing okay in a lot of parts. We have good industry. Our fishery industry is the best in the world, the best seafood in the world. Piers, if you get the chance, you should try it. But I become a bit. I think it's unfortunate, and when you keep mocking my people, what you do when you do that. I understand their feelings, and I share them a lot of the times. I think it's so unfortunate.
Insulting to you.
Bananas over this way.
I think it's insulting. I think it is, because we have said very clear from the beginning. First of all, the way of speaking about an ally, my people and our country, it's of course unacceptable.
Welcome back,
It's of
JP.
course disrespectful. Let's have a good dialogue, peaceful and respectful dialogue, as two allies, as two partners. Let's have it like that. We have said it from the beginning, and that's still what I mean, what I feel.
There have been calls from prominent European politicians to boycott the forthcoming World Cup, which is partly going to be held in the United States along with Canada and Mexico. Denmark have playoff games to get through to the World Cup, but they could well be there. Would you support any boycott of the World Cup if it comes to it? I've always been blunt about health. It's one thing you can't debate your way out of. Like all of you, I've had first-hand experience of vague doctor visits which leave you guessing. Sometimes you need a lot more reassurance, and that's why Superpower resonates with me. Superpower flips the script on preventative health. One simple lab test covers 60 labs, scanning over 100 biomarkers for heart, liver, thyroid, hormones, metabolism, vitamins. It spots inflammation deficiencies, even causes of fatigue. No waiting rooms, do it from your home. You get a tailored action plan in their app with a dedicated medical team guiding you. It's athlete-level insights at an accessible price, down from $499 to just $199. Superpower tracks your progress over time, building a lifetime picture. Head to superpower.com to learn more and lock in the special $199 price while it lasts. After you sign up, they'll ask how you heard about them. So please make sure to mention me and support this show. Your biology decoded, your blueprint activated with superpower.
No, look. First of all, I'm so happy for the support the Greenlandic people gets from a lot of countries now. A lot of countries and a lot of leaders from other countries are supporting Greenland. But by supporting Greenland, you are supporting international law, territorial integrity, and the world order essentially. But look, what I'm hoping for and what I want is a normalized relationship. The good relationship we have had for
It's bananas. BANANA nanos. Ocean. It's called Schedule 1. If you're genuinely curious about the game. But I mean, I'm just chilling, so I'm not expecting people to be paying a whole lot of attention. So it is what it is. All right, there we go. Empty bags. Let's go ahead and pack these. And I gotta get the ground prep for tomorrow. Or the soil, rather.
For many years, let's come back to that. Let's come back to respecting international law and territorial integrity, and partners and allies. That's what I want. Of course, if some people are talking about, or some countries are talking about boycotts and so on, I will not get into that discussion. Right now, I'm doing what I can. We are using all of our resources to try to get a normal relationship with the country that we have been a respectful part and respected for many, many, many years.
I've got to ask you this because every single public figure in the world, it seems, is being dragged in some way to the Epstein files scandal. Have you put your name into the files to see if your name pops up at all? If you got discussed at any level, like I imagine everybody else is doing?
Piers, I'm 34 years old.
He's not going to answer the question.
So when that sort of things were going on, I was still in kindergarten, right? So no, you will not see my name in such files.
But if he was older...
Just finally, Prime Minister, it must be a strange thing that you operated under the kind of global radar for so long, but now suddenly the world's attention has been thrust upon Greenland. That can also have a benefit, right? I mean, for all the negative stuff and the anxiety it's caused and everything else, there must be, I would imagine, some benefit to Greenland being in the global spotlight.
Yeah, of course. We are not. First of all, we are not used to that kind of attention. Let me say that first.
You want to see the cops chase me again?
People,
that was pretty funny.
Can see now what Greenland are. We have such a beautiful country, and people. We already see increased level of passengers traveling to our country. Of course, the negative side of the good attention we have now is that we also see cancellations of, unfortunately, because of the uncertainty of the situation. But we feel the attention, and we see. We also see. We have seen that it opens possibility for more and better cooperation with others too, because we are, in our opinion, humble opinion, we are quite an attractive country, because we have. We can show in terms of industry, like in terms of mineral resources and so on. We have some attractive resources we can work together with other countries with. So I'm sure that more people know now where Greenland are, what it is. I hope they also know now that we don't have penguins if they are coming to see those. But we are the land of the opportunity. I really think that we have huge potential in many areas.
Well, I wish you all the very best, and I'm going to try and find time to come and have some of your fish, because I'm told it is absolutely world class. So, Prime Minister, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much for the opportunity, Piers.
Well, listening to that, ready to discuss much more, is the host of The Crucible, Andrew Wilson,
Hi,
New
Tim.
York Post correspondent,
How you doing?
Lydia Moynihan, the former Republican congressman and host of
here.
The Social Contract, Joe Walsh,
What you doing,
and the
handsome?
Liberal commentator, Cameron Kasky. Welcome to all of you. Joe Walsh, welcome back to Uncensored. Kind of fascinating conversation there with a Prime Minister I doubt anybody had heard of before about a month ago, and then suddenly he's propelled onto the global stage. He's a smart, eloquent guy. But interesting that for him, the red line, not an inch of sovereignty, shall pass to the United States. What did you make of it?
First off, Pierce, good to be back with you. Secondly, Pierce, great interview. Well done. How refreshing and cool is that guy? And he's 34 years old. Man, that's the first time I've heard him speak extensively. Look, I love that. And that was my biggest takeaway was back off on sovereignty. This is our country. Back off respectfully. He was utmost, respect to Donald Trump, even though Donald Trump deserves zero respect from him with the way that Trump and Vance have treated him and his people. But Pierce, that was the biggest takeaway is that, look, the United States, you've got as much military access on Greenland as you want. This isn't about military access with Trump. It's never been. He can't say that because that prime minister is too nice and decent. But this is all about Trump wanting to put his name on something and Trump financially wanting to get Greenland's
This guy sounds a little bit like a libtard.
natural resources. What a great young man, a great young leader.
Andrew Wilson, we're going to come much later in the show to your conversation with Joe Rogan about my shattered hip and the life expectancy that the pair of you decided to come up with, which basically inferred
Wait a second. I thought I was nice. I thought I was super nice.
You were actually. No, you were. Although you were the first to suggest alcohol had played a part in my downfall, and I can categorically assure you, zero alcohol had passed my lips, which actually.
Well, I mean,
makes
it
the
would
whole
have played a
thing more
part in my
shameful.
downfall. That's what I thought. It's like,
Well, actually,
it would have been that.
Actually, a doctor friend of mine said, had I been intoxicated, I would have had a much easier fall. I'd have basically rolled, and I wouldn't have caused such
barking about
damage. Anyway,
something.
we're going to come to that later because it made me laugh. Welcome back to Uncensored. It was a great interview, actually, with you and Joe. I really enjoyed that. This issue of Greenland, I mean, let's extrapolate this really to a wider worldview that Trump seemed to have, which is, I can take what I want. The United States is so big, so powerful. We have the world's biggest military. If I want Greenland, I'm going to help myself. Do you, as an American, do you feel comfortable about that kind of mindset, particularly relating to a country that is under the sovereignty of a NATO ally, which, not just any old NATO ally, the Danes actually lost, I think, the third as highest number of people in the Afghanistan war, for example, when they came and fought with Americans against the Taliban per capita. I think it was the highest per capita, actually, were the Danes. So, the Americans owe the Danes a lot, and yet here you've got the president saying, yeah, I may just come and take it. What did you feel about that?
Well, I don't know exactly what the strategic reason actually is. And that's the big problem, right? Is we do know that there's a lot of natural resources there, and we know that Trump wants to buy it.
What the
we know
fuck?
that the United States wants to stay a global hegemon, and
Like,
however it needs
come
to
on.
stay a global hegemon, it's going
you
to do
serious?
whatever that means, right? Whether it's Trump or not Trump. In this particular case, I do think that Trump thought he could probably buy this outright, but they're not selling. As far as the memes and things like that, I don't think that's a.
Oh, come
huge
on,
deal
dude.
at
I
all.
can't get into this?
As far as I'm
Oh.
concerned, this is still something which is going
Maybe it
on
hasn't
under
finished.
negotiation. And I think he's going to try to buy it. I think he's going to try to buy it for the strategic interest of the United States. And good luck to him. Maybe it'll be the 51st state.
Well, Cameron Kasky, welcome to Uncensored. I've been saying from the start of this debate about Greenland, there are only 60,000 of them. You're not talking about millions of people. And I don't know how many of them would categorize themselves as wealthy or poor or whatever. I'm not sure exactly of the economic breakdown of Greenlanders. But if they were, for example, as I posited to the Prime Minister, to vote in a referendum to be independent, which, notwithstanding what he said, most people think is more likely to happen, that they would vote to go independent. If the Americans made an offer, significant financial offer, to enrich the lives of each Greenlander, I could see that potentially being an option they may take.
Why wouldn't they?
Well, in Europe, they have healthcare, and I think that that's what a lot of people want. In the United States, you can get sick and just go broke, and that's something that Donald Trump is not willing to do anything about. But the Greenland situation boils down to the fact that the global order that was established after World War II to prevent something like that from happening again is something that President Trump is more than happy to not only...
Miss said that's enough. What's enough? How are the wings? They look really good. Oh, they were really good. We actually had about that much left over. We only had like 6 or 7 wings apiece, actually, technically. No, not even that. I probably ate like 5 wings apiece, all said and done. My goodness, stuff is growing fast. I can't even keep up with this. What are you doing, Ellie? Alright, 2 green cracks. Yep, let's do a deal. Kyle wants 5 granddaddies. Sure, yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna have to keep some granddaddy on me, I think. Yeah. So we got a green crack here, green crack there. Let's go ahead and switch that with that. Fruity puke. Do I have fruity puke on here yet? I don't think I do. Nope, not yet. Okay, that'll be soon. Okay.
disrupt but chip away at. If it
MC says, I'm in and out of chat. I don't know how YouTube does things. I mainly just give GS watch time during moments like this. I let it play while I play. I'll pop in and see what's going on. Yeah, I'm just watching shows and stuff, just chilling. I'm just, appreciate it. No pressure, no expectations. All right, let's see. Sam Thompson wants 2 California cookies. Sure. Okay, I got California cookies. Good to go there. Come here, Finn. Come here, Ellie. Let's see. 143 feet.
It serves the interest of whoever he is working for. So the Greenland situation, in my opinion, is Trump just happily playing Risk because he likes throwing power and tough talk around. But ultimately, it's something that is going to be very damaging to the United States, to our reputation, which has already taken so many hits in the past year. And being a global power is not just about what type of force and threats of violence you can throw around. It's not about what type of money you can throw around. It's about partnerships and building trust with other leaders. And in the past year, Donald Trump has given places like the EU a lot of reason to believe that we are not a stable partner. And that's why I think a lot of those countries are going to be turning to China, and it is going to backfire for generations.
They're not turning to China.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
Lydia,
ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't
Well, I
think
mean, you
they're
can
going
look
to
at
turn
what
to
they're
China
doing
or
financially.
No, not if you look at what they're doing financially. No, the United States is still the hegemon. It's going to stay the hegemon. The EU is not going to do anything about it. There's mayors of cities here. I believe in the United States have more than 60,000 people. You guys have TDS, and everything Trump does is evil and awful and this and that. But the truth is that this is a hegemon. It is the global hegemon. And if we want to leverage our nation in order to acquire more land in our strategic interests, we're going to do that, and the EU is not going to do anything about it. And that's the truth.
Okay. All right, let me bring in Lydia. Welcome to Uncensored, Lydia. Good to have you on. Do you agree with that? I mean, that a lot of people feel that talking that way about a country owned by a NATO ally is at best disrespectful, and at worst the actions of a bully, right? Somebody who just says, you know what, if we want it, we're going to take it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
That's either true or it's not.
If you take a line out of Billie Eilish's book, no one is illegal on stolen land. So I think we have every right to it, according to her logic. Look, I don't think we should use military force. I don't think that's going to be happening. But look, people have wanted Greenland in the U.S. since William Seward back in the 1800s. When he purchased Alaska, he also wanted to get Greenland. Truman once again tried to get Greenland, and the history of the U.S. is purchasing land. The Louisiana Purchase, Alaska, the Virgin Islands about 100 years ago, we purchased from the Danes as well. So I think it's very reasonable that Trump wants to expand his footprint, and if this is the kind of thing that he can get done, we know he loves deal making. I think more power to him, and it is an important strategic asset. Of course, it's very close to the Arctic, to China, to Russia. It's an important place to launch potentially missiles. The cool climate makes it perfect for data centers that can cool naturally. There are those rare earth minerals that right now we don't have in the U.S. So I think it would be great if we can cobble together some kind of deal that everyone is happy with. More power to him.
Okay, let's move on to other big stuff in the news. Joe, the Epstein scandal. So many things pouring out of this massive drop of stuff that came in the last few days. Interestingly to me, because I'm in London at the moment, the consequences of this dump have been dramatic in the UK, right? Yeah. We are currently engulfed by what I would say with some confidence is the biggest royal scandal in my lifetime and the biggest political scandal in my lifetime, both happening simultaneously as a direct consequence of the former Prince Andrew, now Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, and Lord Mandelson, who I suspect will soon not be a lord and may well be propping up a prison cell, who was the UK ambassador to Washington. These guys are toppling like dominoes, but what's interesting is we're not seeing Americans toppling like dominoes, even though there's a plethora of big-name Americans in there. What's going on here? Why is it that America, for some reason, is not exacting accountability in the same immediate, dramatic way that we're doing, say, in the UK?
And Pierce, kudos to you over there, because yes, you are beginning to aggressively hold the rich and the powerful, the elites, accountable for their relationships with the pedophile, the head of the pedophilia ring, Jeffrey Epstein. We're not doing that here. Republican, Democrat, independent business leaders, political leaders, there are a bunch of rich and powerful, elite people, men in these files, and we're not going near them. I think the president of the United States right now is doing everything he can to protect them. I think he's using the Justice Department to protect powerful people. Again, Republican and Democrat across the board. We're not holding them accountable. And Pierce, I'll leave you with this. Look, the current president of the United States is mentioned in these files thousands and thousands of times. There are allegations, just allegations, Pierce. There are allegations in these files that Donald Trump raped underage girls and threatened to kill an underage
okay, but let me stop you there, Joe. But here's the problem. But Joe, here's the problem. Those have already been looked at, instantly dismissed as the stuff of fantasy. The problem, if you're Donald Trump, is that absolutely anyone could call in with any outrageous allegation and it gets locked and then appears in these files. I think we've got to be a bit more grown up about how we approach this. Nobody thinks Donald Trump raped children, right? I mean, you don't think that. I don't think that. And it's already been dismissed by the investigators as the stuff of just a nefarious caller wanting to do damage to him. However, I would caveat that by saying, I don't think it's enough that there are still millions of files that are not being released. Yeah. Right? I don't think it's enough. And I've always felt, because I talked to David Boies, who was Virginia Giuffre's lawyer, and is one of the top criminal lawyers in American modern history. He said he'd never seen anything which pinned Trump to any criminality with Epstein. Yes, he had a long friendship with him. Yes, that was obviously very embarrassing. Yes, he should be more transparent about it, I think, rather than trying to shut it down all the time. But no one's produced any evidence, actual evidence, that suggests criminality with Trump. However,
Pierce, the only point I'm making is Donald Trump is one of a very rich, powerful person who will probably never be held accountable. I mean, Bill Clinton, Republican, Democrat, business leaders across the board. My fear is none of these guys will be held
Well,
accountable
okay,
for what they did.
Okay, let me bring Andrew in on that, because a really interesting development is that having said they wouldn't testify to the House about this, the inquiry, Bill and Hillary Clinton have now done a U-turn and are going to testify, which is fascinating on its own. Bill will appear for a deposition 27th of February. Hillary will appear the day before. It'll be the first time a former US president has testified to a congressional panel since Gerald Ford in 1983. So really quite an historic moment it's going to be, and it'll be huge televised ratings, I'm sure. What's even more interesting to me is not their U-turn, but Donald Trump's reaction. Let's take a look.
Today we heard that the Clintons set deposition dates to testify before the House Oversight Committee. Any reaction to that related to the Epstein?
I think it's a shame, to be honest. I always liked him. Her, yeah. She's a very capable woman. She was better in debating than some of the other people, I will tell you that. She was smarter.
I mean, I've never heard Donald Trump talk about Hillary Clinton like that. What's going on?
Well, I mean, what do you want? If he's making fun of her, you're upset. If he's not making fun of her, they're upset, right? It's like, what do you want?
Well, I'm not upset. I'm not upset by any of it. I'm just saying, he's gone from lock her up to suddenly it's all a great shame when she's facing an inquiry that might actually lead to potentially locking her up.
Yeah, I don't think that that's what's going on at all. I think that the Clintons want to go in and they want to clear their name, right? They've been mentioned. You have this kind of weight around Bill's neck. It's been well known that Clinton himself is a philanderer, right? But that doesn't mean that he is a chomo. And this is one of the reasons I think they're rushing in there. Same thing with Elon Musk. It's going to be the same thing. He was mentioned in the Epstein files. I think he's going to want to clear his name as well. What we don't have right now is evidences of wrongdoing, and that's what we got to find, right? We got to make sure that there's actual evidence of wrongdoing before we have guys come on panels like this and start talking about how everyone's a child molester. It's like, look, I want to see some evidence of that. Does that mean that we should release the rest of the files? I think we should release the rest of the files. I don't think anybody's opposed to that. That's something I would push for.
Donald Trump.
I want transparency on that.
Donald Trump and the Justice Department are pretty opposed to that, it seems. I mean,
Yeah,
Trump
it
has
does
kind
seem-
of
look,
switched around between
It's not just
downplaying-
Trump's Justice Department. If Joe Biden could have released these as well. If Trump was really in them and the Biden administration had any knowledge that Trump was diddling kids, it would have been the most irresponsible thing on planet Earth to not have released that. So why didn't they? Well, they didn't because
Well,
there's
they
no
didn't
evidence
because-
that he did. No, it's because there's
No,
no
they didn't
evidence
release them
he
because
did.
I'm happy to tell you why
couldn't.
they didn't release them. Joe Biden had absolutely no desire to challenge the global elite at all. I'm sure plenty of Joe Biden's donors and friends are completely incriminated in the Epstein files. And ultimately, whether or not there was evidence of Donald Trump committing any sort of illegal actions in the Epstein files, Joe Biden was not going to disappoint the American elite, the many powers that are in these files, and also the Mossad, which is one of the main characters of the files. So no, I don't think Joe Biden wasn't releasing
or
the Epstein files
MI6
because of-
or MI6 or any of the other intelligence groups which were working within the Epstein framework. But that's not really the point. The point that I'm after here is if Democrats said or thought in any way, shape, or form that Trump actually was diddling kids, underage kids, they would have by any means necessary released that to have stopped Trump. They didn't
100%.
because there is no evidence of that happening. That's why.
Well, the Democrats are trying to release it right now. It's the Republicans, except for Thomas Massey, that are trying to stop it.
Well,
Yes,
okay,
we
so let me
understand
bring in
that-
let me bring in Lydia.
Go ahead.
Lydia, do you think all the files should be released, as Andrew says, and as I absolutely believe? I mean, I just think if you don't, forever we're going to be dealing with, well, what's in the ones we haven't seen?
Of course. No, I mean, I kind of feel like right now we have the worst of all possible worlds. Obviously, the goal of releasing the files should be transparency and justice. And right now we have a little bit more transparency. We have some tawdry details about Bill Gates allegedly getting an STD. But when we look at what was released, 43 victims' names that should have been redacted were not redacted. There were unredacted images of nude photos of young children. I mean, it was kind of a disaster. And so my concern is if we do release more, we're going to see more victims harmed. And to your point earlier, Piers, I mean, it's kind of insane that we're reading all of this really damning info about Bill Gates and Reid Hoffman, and yet they all seem to be skating by scot-free, and yet it's like Peter Attia, a longevity guru who's getting kicked off the board of a protein bar company. So I feel like right now, though, we have some transparency, a lot more questions. I mean, you look at some of the names that were redacted. There's this one email to Epstein that says, oh, your little girl was really naughty last night, and that name is redacted. I'd like to see who that person was.
I agree. Who are these people whose names we haven't been told?
Conspiracy theories are just out of control, right? You have people saying, oh,
I agree.
Trump raped a 12-year-old, which is not true. The Wayfair conspiracy is back. So I kind of think we have more confusion, less transparency, and it's really bad for the victims at this point.
Let me bring Joe in. I mean, Joe, before you respond, I mean, I talked about this yesterday, but Elon Musk, for example, has been pounding away on his X account about how he's led the charge for transparency, he's better than all the others, blah 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 blah, and yet when you compare and contrast his denials and saying, I always rejected all invitations to go to the island, to go to the parties and so on, and you compare them to the emails that have actually been in the files in real time, which show Elon Musk very keen to get on the island and go to the wildest parties, it turned out. So when people do that, when we can see with our own eyes that they're not being completely honest about their own positioning, I'm not saying for a moment Elon Musk did anything wrong or criminal or anything, but I do know what he's trying to spin about what he said in those emails is not accurate, which then raises a number of other questions.
Yeah, and Pierce, it goes to the other point you raised a few minutes ago, Trump's odd reaction, kind of complimenting Bill and Hillary Clinton. I think it just goes to this bipartisan protection racket. They're all going to try to protect each other. That's why. And again, just one final point, Pierce, the context here. Remember, before Trump got elected, Trump promised to release these files if he became president. J.D. Vance said the same thing. I come from the right. Every right-wing talker promised, if Trump wins, we're going to release them all. This will be the mother of all deep state scandals. So then Trump wins, and he says no. That's the basis for so much of the confusion here.
I agree.
Yeah.
There is confusion, but don't you think that if there was something super damning in there about him, he wouldn't have campaigned on that? Obviously, he was the one to bring it up. Joe Biden, Democrats weren't talking about this at all.
Yeah, Lydia, I don't actually think, and I haven't done for a while, particularly since talking to David Boies, because he had no reason to defend Trump, quite the opposite. He said he looked at the files and there was nothing in there that incriminates Trump. I've never felt that Donald Trump himself has committed any crime in relation to Epstein, but I do think there are a lot of people in the potential criminality firing line who may well be Republican donors or maybe friends of his, business associates, who knows, right? We just don't know. But I do know if you don't put all the documents out, as you said, Lydia, the conspiracy theories will just rage and rage and rage. And this scandal is already massive. I mean, it's hard to think of a bigger scandal of its kind that we've seen in our lifetimes. And it's only going to get bigger, I suspect. We don't even know, we haven't even been through probably a tenth of what's in the current dump. Let's just turn to another issue. Andrew, I'll come to you on this. A clip of last night. This is in the Oval Office, I think. It's Donald Trump attacking CNN's Caitlin Collins for not smiling.
Now that nothing came out about me, other than it was a conspiracy against me, literally, by Epstein and other people. But I think it's time now for the country to maybe get onto something else.
But what would you say to people who feel like they haven't gotten justice, Mr. President?
Something that people care about. Yeah, what did you say?
What would you say to the survivors who feel like they haven't gotten justice?
You are the worst reporter. No wonder CNN has no ratings because of people like you. You know, she's a young woman. I don't think I've ever seen you smile. I've known you for 10 years. I don't think I've ever seen a smile.
Well, I'm asking you about survivors.
You know why? You know why you're not smiling? Because you know you're not telling the truth. And you're a very dishonest organization.
Oh, I can't get in there. This is gonna.
These are survivors.
This is gonna be bad. I don't know if this is gonna screw me, guys. If I can't get in there, I don't understand why it's doing that. Remember when I got stuck that one time? I don't really understand what's going on with that. Let's go stealth mode here. 2 sour diesels. Okay. And let's see. I got one more where I gotta do behind construction and demolition. Alright. I mean, this game might be kind of screwed. Because my one way to really excuse me, launder cash just kind of went away.
Now, Andrew, full disclosure, I know Caitlin a bit. I used to do the 9 o'clock slot at CNN. She does that now. I think she's a...
AGS Secret is running Wild and Finkel's live right now. I didn't know he was live. What the fuck? Hell, I'd be in there. He never texted me, did he? Alright, hold on. Shadow. I didn't know he was going live. What the hell?
I'm not mad at Muxer, and I've never been mad at Ariel and Killing Time. Muxer and I were mad at each other mutually 2 Thanksgivings ago. We got over that. I drove out to Muxer's neck of the woods and made amends and piled up and broke donuts together, and he's mad at me. I am not mad at the Muxer. But go ahead with the false narrative if you want. I don't know. All right. Hillary. Yeah, Hillary. Okay, what about her? I'm missing something there. All right.
Oh, wow.
Let's remember what happened here today. Finkel said his longtime friend is not...
I feel like I'm lagging or something. I don't know what's going on, guys. That's weird.
An adult, all to defend racist scumbag. Longtime friends. Wait a minute.
Sounds like a bunch of bitter grapes, dude. I'm getting really tired of fucking assholes calling me a fucking racist. I might start fucking getting motivated to find out people's real identities and fucking send them a fucking nice little strongly worded message. I'm getting really fucking tired of it, honestly. It's bordering on criminal at this point in time. I don't know. It looks like it's lagging real bad or something.
Longtime friend have I talked about? Well, okay. What do you consider long time?
Yeah, something's lagging real bad. Something's going on with the internet. Can you guys still hear me?
Are you playing or
Huh?
are you playing or
I'm just live streaming playing subpar, but there's something going on with the internet?
Yes.
What, 4 years?
Been glitchy.
5
Okay.
years?
Yeah, I guess Finkel's live right now. Ooh, Super Bowl's getting ready to start, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna knock this down here. Oh, it's funny. Coded says, Finkel, did Todd delete his morning stream because he got no donations? No, because it was
anybody
copyrighted.
Who I communicate with regularly, I did not start right away. Longtime friend, William S. Jones V, Billy Jones, Clarence Chester, Keith Polio.
Oh god, these people are horrible. I'm lagging
those
so
are
bad.
friends from junior high and high school. Those are long time.
right, guys, I don't know what's going on with the internet, but the internet's cutting out, so I'm gonna hop off here, and I'll see you guys over at Finkel's.